from Houston, Texas. Got Mix News presents The Mix Report, the podcast where you can stay in the mix with sports and entertainment news.
What's going on, folks? You're now tuning into The Mix Report. I'm your host, Taiwan Mixon. And hey, you know what time it is. Draft sleepers, top prospects, exposed. All right. So we got problems. We're having a little technical difficulties. Trying to make sure everything is going good. Here on see that? Hey, can you wait, hey, are we doing it right? Are you seeing us? Let me know out there in TV land what's going on, folks. Is that it? Or it looks like we're almost there. Hey, we're getting back because we've been out the game for a while. So what we're trying to do is get back in the mix. Okay? We're trying to get back in the mix. You've been away. And we're trying to get back in the swing of things. So just bear with us. We want to make sure y'all have a good view. I don't think y'all do. So we're going to get it going in the right direction. That's what we're going to do. Make sure we get going. Okay. We're in HD. At least we're in HD. Well, not HD. Well, they got 4K now. $4K is the new thing. Remember, we're live streaming, folks. So anything can happen when you're live streaming. Okay? Anything can happen. So just bear with us. I'm trying a few new gadgets. I just don't understand what's going on around here. All right. We're almost there. We're almost in the building. Right now, we're out of bounds. And right now, we're still not there. We're not there. So just be patient. I thank you all for our 2 viewers that are tuning in. Because guess what? We're making a comeback. We've been away. And we're back in the game. Everybody's talking. Everybody's walking. And I just don't know why on the view I'm looking at. Okay, looks like we're ready. So I'm excited about this. We're gonna redo this thing, okay?
Live from Houston, Texas. Got Mix News presents The Mix Report, the podcast where you can stay in the mix with sports and entertainment news.
Hey, what's going on, folks? This is the NFL Draft 2025 Sleepers Exposed. All right. This is the Mix Report. I'm your host, Taiwan Mixon. What we're going to do is break down the real talent in the 2025 NFL Draft. No fluff, no filter, flat truth from future QBs to steals that nobody's talking about, folks. We have it. We have the information. We're the experts. In this episode, it's going to be packed with raw analysts, bold predictions, and undeniable stars. So, first up, we're going to touch on a few things. Some of y'all saw the draft. Some of y'all saw some disasters that were happening, and we're going to touch on those. And we're going to first start off with the number one pick overall, Cam Ward out of Miami, straight from Texas, 0-star. Nobody was checking for him. Nobody knew about him. Hey, stars are not always what counts. And this young man proved it. He was an underdog. He was slept on. Hey, he comes out of school, out of high school, no one looking at him, and he goes to Incarnate Word. Where's that even at? Huh? Incarnate Word is in San Antonio. But hey, he believed in himself. He bet on himself. He put up monster numbers at Incarnate Word University. Then he went on to bigger and better things, jumped in the transfer portal, and jumped over to Washington State, went bananas. And then he said, let's go up a notch, and went to Miami, and he's throwing it off his back foot. He's rolling left, he's rolling right, and he's just doing his thing. See, that's the thing, folks. The determination, the drive of Cam Ward. Is he future QB1? Is he going to be the starter at Tennessee? The Tennessee Titans drafted him number 1 overall. He's about to go get big money. All right. Also, the number 2 overall pick, Jacksonville Jaguars selected Travis Hunter. Is he the next two-way superstar? He was already the Heisman Trophy winner at Colorado. Shout out to Deion letting him play both ways. I don't think many coaches would have even allowed that, but prime time. He played both ways when he was in the NFL for the Cowboys. And if you see somebody that has that kind of talent, if you can get an eye out for the guy that can play at a high level, why not give him an opportunity? So guess what happened, folks? The Jacksonville Jaguars traded away whatever it was they had to do to get Travis Hunter. Okay. I like the pick. I think they really, really, really did an excellent job. Let's touch on the Raiders. The Raiders. They selected Marshawn Lynch Jr. Okay, who was that? That's Ashton Jeanty. Okay. Ashton Jeanty is a running back with breaking speed. He went to a small school, Boise State, but guess what, folks? It's not how small the school is. It's what you do when you're there. And he put up monster numbers, setting records, and doing it at an all-time high. He had an amazing game against Oregon, put on a clinic out there. I have no doubt that improved his draft stock. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, folks. That's what you all are here for. That's what you want to know about. Shedeur Sanders. What happened here? Yeah, that's what I was thinking myself too when I was watching the draft. Very, 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 very disappointed that the amount of criticism that I saw from adults talking about a young man that's just has been nothing but a beacon of fresh air wherever he goes, whether it be the Jackson State, HBCU, or whether it was Colorado. All he did was put up numbers. All he does is ball, folks. That's all he does. Okay. You see the last name on the back, Sanders. All right. I feel like personally, this was a personal attack on the Sanders family. They were going after him. They were trying to prove a point, and they were trying to show folks what time it is. But let me tell you something, folks. What a lot of people don't know about the Sanders family is they're built for tough. Okay, they're built for this stuff. They're built for adversity, and they always strive to overcome it. So I think the Cleveland Browns, first of all, let's kind of get into what's going on. The Cleveland Browns, they selected a quarterback. Okay, they selected a quarterback and Dillon Gabriel. I'm not knocking Dillon Gabriel. Dillon Gabriel was a baller from Oregon, played for the Ducks, had an amazing career there. But folks, what I was wondering was Dylan was surprised he got picked. When they called his name, he was like dumbfounded. So that kind of tells me that he knows that Shedeur Sanders is one of the ones that should have been selected at that point. But hey, somehow or another, the Cleveland Browns got a phone call. Somebody dialed in. Somebody hit somebody across the head. And they said, hey, get Shedeur Sanders. It's been 2 days. And guess what, folks? The Cleveland Browns traded back up into the draft, and they selected him. How can you deny the most accurate passer in college football? How can you deny a young man? Okay, he has a lot of swagger. Of course, he came from his dad. His dad had a bunch of swagger. His dad was a game changer, okay? His dad was somebody that paved the way for many others, all right? And he enjoyed what he was doing. What's wrong with that? Okay, I have no doubt if he's given a fair shot, he's going to produce. Next up on the docket, some of y'all been in court. You know what the docket is. You know what that is. Okay, the docket means you're next. Okay, folks, this safety right here is the steal of the draft. He was a free agent pickup, played at Texas State and Kentucky. Zion Childress out of Houston, Texas. Guess what, folks? The Dallas Cowboys have a hidden gem. You heard it here first. Zion Childress. He's been a baller ever since Little League. Okay. Ever since he played for the Renegades, he's been a baller. All right. So he's a guy that I look to see to have make that 53-man roster, and he's going to put on a show if he's given an opportunity. Taj Brooks, I felt like he was the number 2 running back in the draft. Okay. Based on the complete package, Taj Brooks has it. Most complete running back in the class. That's what I believe. He got selected by the Bengals. He's the one that you need to stay tuned and pay attention to. Last but not least, I'm sorry, I got 2 more to go. DJ Ukulele, San Diego, Los Angeles Chargers, 6'4", 230, class act, leadership, big arm, professional, and he's a great teammate. All right. He's one that cares about the process. No matter what case. He battled it, he faced it, good or bad, he took the criticism. I like that young man. That young man is going to be one that if he makes this team and they give him an opportunity, he's going to have a chance to really grow and develop. Last but not least, Shiloh Sanders. All right, got picked up by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's a guy that you can plug right in right now on special teams. Do you know why? Because he's part of the Headache Gang. That's what his squad that he has is called, Headache Gang, meaning he's going to blow something up. He's going to make something happen. He's going to make plays. He's a great locker room guy, a great positive guy in the locker room. That's another one that you need to pay attention to, because right now we're talking about sleepers exposed. You heard it here first, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We're back, the Mix Report. Hey, sorry for the technical difficulties in the beginning, but hey, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Always remember, you just got mixed.
Live from Houston, Texas. Got Mix News presents The Mix Report, the podcast where you can stay in the mix with sports and entertainment news.